Okay, what is up guys? Today I'm surprising one of my closest friend with a custom keyboard. This is Daniel. He is basically your average gamer. He plays Siege. Yeah, that's about it. Aside from that, he is basically one of the most fun people to hang around with, and he wants a keyboard. So I decided why not build a free keyboard for him. And at the same time, I decided to do a really basic tutorial for people out there to follow. So let's get started. Before we move on with the video, this is a short sponsor segment by PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop shop for printing PCBs, fabrication of CNC aluminum or 3D printing. As simple as a click of a button, all you have to do is upload your file and you are ready to go. For the most customization options, you can opt for their advanced PCBs over their basic PCBs. You have color options for your silk screen and solder mask. Currently, they're having a 15% off on their flexible and flex rigid PCBs. And if you haven't signed up, you can claim a $5 free coupon on their website, which is basically the cost of a really cheap basic PCB. So if you're interested, the link is down below. Go check it out. And we're gonna go back to the video. Bye guys. The keyboard I have with me is the Tiger 80 Lite. It is a $129 budget keyboard kit by KBDFans. It is quite popular nowadays having a TKL budget kit. It's not easy to find and this kit is able to meet everyone's expectations. So as I mentioned, it is a really good starter kit if you are looking for a TKL layout. It is really simple to build. You can just follow this tutorial, or you can follow this tutorial for most builds, I'm pretty sure. So let's get started. It comes with all the accessories you need. A braided USB-C cable, rubber bump-ons, cherry stabilizer kit, a designed tape mod. This tape mod is what makes this kit so popular. No one has done it yet and KBDFans managed to think of a really genius idea to design tape mods for beginners, or in general for everyone. Included is also the plate foam, PCB foam and PE foam. The case color I opted for was transparent or translucent white. There are opaque options as well, but I feel like the Tiger 80 Lite biggest feature is the design tape mod as a back design. It comes without any screws installed for easy access, so you can pop the top cover off really simply. If you have a different board, just look for screws at the back of the board, unscrew it and you can usually pop the top off. Once the top cover is off, we can start with our daughter board. Some PCBs come with the USB-C already on the PCB, but some of them might not have it. Just like the PCB I have with me, you have to install a daughter board and connect a JST cable, which is all provided, and connect it to the PCB in order for it to all work. So take note as to what kit you have and whether you have a daughter board or not. The daughter board is held down by 4 screws. Once that's done, our base is basically ready. We can move on to our PCB. The PCB is an absolute banger. The flex cuts on it make it really flexible. It has 5-pin south-facing sockets and supports screw-in stabilizer. This basically means you can use any switch you want without a worry. You don't have to solder anything, you don't have to worry about a long pole stem, north-facing interference, and you can change out the switches anytime you want. So if you are a beginner, these are the pointers you want to look out for. Hot swappable, south-facing switches, support screw-in stabilizers. These 3 features are really hard to come by in budget kits. But the Tiger 80 Lite has it, and if you like TKLs, go grab it. Okay, to start off, I will be using the PE foam, and I recently learned some hacks from a fellow YouTuber called Deboki. I'm in love with his videos now because it's so freaking aesthetic. But I learned some hacks from him for stabilizers. Compared to what I have been doing, he has been using Krytox only on the housing, not for the stem, which I think makes a lot of sense. There's not much point applying it on the stem and the housing at the same time. This avoids over lubing, so I highly recommend you only lube your housing. As for the wire, you will need a more generous amount of lube, but do take note to not over lube it. The next part involves a syringe. I got mine from Kinetic Labs. They actually have ready-made Krytox in syringes, so you can use it, and honestly it's really helpful. It helps tune to your stabilizers before and after building your keyboard. What the heck was that? So with the syringe, you're basically going to add a bit of lube onto the housing where the wire enters. People tend to overlook this part of the wire. This is where usually rattle comes from. So make sure you loop past the 90-degree angle, and with this loop syringe, this makes sure that it will not rattle, alright? The next part is my favorite part. He uses some kind of sticky foam, but the sticky foam is basically leftover pour-on gaskets. I'm not sure if you have leftover pour-on gaskets, but if you do, this life hack is really good. You basically cut these pour-on gaskets into really small pieces and stick it down onto your PCB. This way, the wires actually dampen through the foam and it just makes your life so much easier. There's there's nearly a guarantee that there is no rattle. Once that's all done, we can put on our polycarbonate plate. The polycarbonate plate is a really flexible plate. It can basically bend around. So if you have plate foam, I highly recommend you use plate foam with a polycarbonate plate. With the plate foam, it is a lot easier to install switches. As for my switches, they are the Holy Panda X's. They cost $35 for 35 pieces. Daniel basically likes tactile switches. He's currently using browns. So the Holy Panda X's were the best choice that I could decide on. It has a strong but not overpowering tactile bump, which I think he will really like. Now that that's all done, we can apply the tape mod and it actually looks so sick, dude. Like, genius idea. Once that's all done, we can plug in our JST cable connected to our daughter board, lined up the gasket socks with the indents, and we can close it up. For keycaps, he told me to go with a lighter color. He doesn't really want any black gamer kind of colors, so I just went with a really light and clean keycap set. So this is it, and there you have it, a fully built custom keyboard. It's not that hard, right? It's quite simple. It's just a little time consuming, which is why it's called a hobby. So here's how it sounds. Okay, so now that the keyboard is built, we are ready to get his reaction. I'll be putting it back into the original case and we can go. Let's go.
We're gonna go real slow, boys.
Okay, so we are currently at Daniel's house and we are gonna surprise him with the keyboard. As you can see right now, his keyboard is the freaking RK with raids. So this is gonna be his first custom keyboard and hopefully he likes it.
My penis is large. Oh, let's go!
Okay, take it out.
Oh, it's transparent.
Yeah, the back has a design. It's quite cool.
Oh, it's an octopus man.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
What the hell?
Okay, wait, I got it.
Okay, yeah, that's how you do it.
Let's do it. Retake. From top.
Okay,
From
okay.
top.
Okay, so we are currently at Daniel's house and I'm about to give him his keyboard. As you can see, his keyboard now is the RK. It sounds pretty bad, so let's see what he thinks of his new custom keyboard.
It's from my OG friend Josh. Don't diss on it.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
Anyway, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video if you enjoy keyboard content and make sure to subscribe. And
What am I supposed to say?
I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times.
Whoa! Oh shit! Wait, this is for me? Oh my god! Yo, I'm so flattered, bro. Like, holy shit! Whoa, that's too nice of you. Wait, let me just, bro. Oh my god. What? No! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. Oh my god! For me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, bro. I ascended to like heaven and beyond, like the galaxy. You know, freaking the world, Texas, bro. Oh my, this is like, my ears have never been blessed this hard before. Like, what did I put it to my ear? Okay, wait, I got it.
Okay, yeah, that's how you do it.
Let's do it. Retake.